Hi, good morning. Oh no, it's the afternoon. What day is today? Thursday, March 30th. This is Stitching in Hand. Welcome to my channel, FlossTube. It's a channel about cross stitch. For those of you who are returning subscribers, you already know that. And those of you who are new, I talk a lot about cross stitch and a little bit about some maybe sewing and you know, just the goings on. What's that phrase? I don't know. Anyway, I took a week's vacation this week, so I'm very relaxed, and it's been nice. We didn't go anywhere. It's my daughter's spring break. I'm sure she would have liked to have gone somewhere, but that was not in the cards, and I only decided to take the week off last week, so no time to plan to go go out of town or anything. Anyhow, what have I done? I spent the first couple of days cleaning my house because it's that time of year when the sun really lets you know where all the dust is. And my house is generally, I keep it pretty clean, but I should say I keep it pretty neat, but there are times where cleaning is actually involved or required, and that's not something my daughter and husband tend to notice that it needs doing. Anyway, it's fine. And I'm the kind that I can't really sit still and relax if I know that there's a big mess in the next room. I just need to clean it up. So anyway, I did that on Friday afternoon, Saturday, a little bit on Sunday. And then what else did we do? What else did I do this week? We went to a place called Hauserman's. It's an orchid greenhouse, about a half an hour from here. And it's just greenhouse after greenhouse after greenhouse filled with orchids. I'll try to put some pictures in. I think hopefully my daughter got some better pictures than I did. But lovely place, and it's always fun to go. My husband loves orchids, and though we don't have a great spot in our house to grow them, we did buy some. So, and my sister came along, and then we spent the day, hung out with her, so that was nice. Had dinner with her and lunch, and then that brought us to yesterday. I don't even remember what I did yesterday. I don't know. Wasn't too eventful, whatever it was. Today I was going to go up to the little stitch shop in Libertyville, and I also was thinking about making a trip up to Black Cat Stitchery up in Winthrop Harbor, Illinois, but I didn't do either of those things. So maybe tomorrow, although we're expecting really lousy weather tomorrow, or possibly Saturday. I might do one or both, probably just one, but the little stitch shop has posted on their Facebook that they have a little stitch, like a group of folks who sit around and stitch, and they're getting together on Saturday. So I might go to that. I don't know anybody there, but I met the owner, but I don't know any of the people who are in the group stitching. So I don't know. We'll see if I do that. It'll probably be awkward for 3 minutes, and then it will be fine. So I'm thinking about that. I've been thinking about all of these retreats I hear everybody going on, and it's so tempting, but I don't, like I've said before, I don't have anybody around me who cross stitches, and I don't have anyone to go with. So as much as I'd like to go, it's a lot of money to spend if I'm feeling uncertain about going. So, anyway, so maybe if I go to the stitch group on Saturday, I could make friends. I have friends, but they don't stitch. Anyway, okay, that's probably not what you came for. So I have got a few whips, works in progress to show you, and some haul. I have a lot of haul. I'm kind of excited. And, oh, wait, I have two more things. I'm gonna go run and grab them. I just realized I forgot. Okay, got them. Sorry. Okay, so what I've been working on, Oh Joyous Day, Blackbird Designs. I've only gotten one more motif done. And of course, not of course, but yes, I did make yet another mistake. And I'm really getting to the point where I'm not too worried about these mistakes and I'm just leaving them alone. This is about 2 stitches shorter than it should be. Somehow I messed up, but you know, I'm not going to tear it all out. I'm just not going to do it. It's not worth my time and frustration. And this is 36 count, so it wouldn't be that much fun either to tear it all out. So I think I'm going to leave it alone. Another one that I've been working on, the blue flower, wildflowers. Well, that one was Oh Joyous Day. Did I say that? I think I did. This one I had been waiting for. I needed to buy another skein of floss, which I did. And I've made a little bit more progress. I did some work up here, and I finished this, and you know, did a little bit more work here. And then I've been noticing there's just a few little things I missed as I've been going along. You know, I filled in here and stuff like that. So I still have some work to do on this, but it's getting there. I know that Liz from Elizabeth Ann can stitch this. So pretty. I don't know what count fabric she used. I'm guessing it might have been a smaller count. It was very pretty. So of course I started something new because, you know, that's what you do. I follow Hands-On Design on Instagram, and someone had asked her, and her name escapes me right now. Haberman is her last name. Can't think of her first name. Anyway, someone had asked her what her favorite design was, and she said you know, I don't remember exactly what she said, but as it turned out, this is her favorite design. Let me show you the actual image. It's called The Smallest Seed, and it says, "The smallest seed rooted firm grows to shelter all." And I'd never seen this before, and I got in touch with her and asked her if it was for sale, and it is. It's a download, and it's on her website. You can only download it though. It's not, you know, you can't, I don't think you can buy the printed chart. So I started this. I had to switch up some colors just because I didn't have exactly the same color she had. But this one, again, I messed up. So these 2 lines here are supposed to be a darker brown, and these words are supposed to be this color. So I discovered that I made the mistake, you know, that I stitched that in the wrong color, and I thought, okay, well, I'll just make this a lighter color. Now here on the camera, it looks pretty good. It shows up pretty nicely. But when you're looking at it in real life, as they say, I think it's kind of, well, maybe from a distance it's okay. Close up, I feel like that floss is too light for this fabric, but now on here it looks fine. So maybe I will just leave it alone. I was thinking about tearing the 2 colors out, but maybe I'm just gonna leave it alone. So there's that. The smallest seed, Kathy Haberman. Sometimes my mind works. The Smallest Seed by Hands-On Design. Oh, and this was actually, I don't have the chart, but it was a pattern that she created, you know, as a fundraiser for, I believe she said it was for some hurricane victims. I don't remember exactly where, but she said she still uses funds that she earns from the chart as a way to support other charities in her area. So that's nice. I like that. I have one little finish that I just finished this afternoon. Well, I stitched this years ago. I don't know who it was by or anything like that, but I just did a little quick finish on it. I want to, you know those little pins that you see people sticking them in pillows and stuff. I want to get like 3 little pins with birds on them and stick them like right here. Just to give this, it's a little plain up here. I found some on Etsy, but they were really cute. They were 5 different birds, which I really liked. You know, there was an owl and I don't know what the other birds were, but they were all different because a lot of them I found, I just put in decorative pins, decorative bird pins, something like that. I searched on that and they were all like, they would be 5 of the same bird. Well, so I like the variety, but what I didn't like was the pin that the woman used to make them had like a pearl on the top. So then it was the pearl, then the bird, and then she had like another little bead beneath the bird. And she probably glued that bead on. I used to do jewelry, so I know how it works. But I didn't like the pearl, because the pearl, or it wasn't a real pearl, but the pearl-like bead on the top was so big on each of these little birds, just looked funny on top of their heads. So I was thinking maybe I would contact her and ask her if she could make them without on a different kind of a pin that doesn't have I'm sure that pearl type bead is on the pin itself to begin with. So I'm either gonna ask her if she can make them without, or maybe I'll just see if I can find some little birds over at Joann's or something and see. I'll just make them myself. Anyway, that's my plan for that. So we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so I have some haul from Colorado Cross Stitcher. Wait, is that the name of it? Hold on. Yes, Colorado Cross Stitcher. I watch her YouTube videos and, you know, she's great. I think she started, I think years in the past she had did she have a quilt shop or a knitting shop or a needlepoint shop? I forget. She had some kind of a shop. I think she mentions that early on in her videos. I don't remember what she said, of course. But now she has a cross stitch shop and it's in Colorado, and she just moved her shop from one location to another. But wow, I placed my order, got it in no time. It was great. So I got a few things. I'll start with, I got one chart, by October House, Fiber Arts. It's called Americana Red. I really like this. I love the red. I love that fabric they used. I don't know what it is, but it's I love the contrast of the red on them. And the cherries, it's just cute. I just think it's cute. It's a little different. So I got that. That'll be fun. I got the cookbook from the Nashville Needlework Market cookbook. I guess there's one of these every year. I don't know. This is the first one I've gotten. And I really got it more for the designs, the little charts that are in here, than I did for the recipes. But someone once told me that they love like church cookbooks or cookbooks that are put together by a group of people because people only put their very best recipes in them. And I was like, I wonder if that's true. Because they don't want to be embarrassed by putting a bad recipe in. So maybe these are their best recipes. I'm sure they're great recipes, you know. But there's a lot of cute charts in here, and I just ran across one today as I was paging through that I'm definitely going to be stitching for my lovely daughter, who now, I should have marked the page. So my daughter and my husband have this fabulous quality. Oh, here it is. I'm gonna cover up the chart itself. This is the chart, and it says, sorry for what I said when I was hungry. So my husband and my daughter, I don't know what it is, but when they get hungry, they're so grouchy. They call it hangry. And it's so true, it's terrible. And I mean, it took me a long time to realize with my husband that that's what it was. You know, like, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting like that? You know, he's just normal. He's a pretty mellow guy most of the time. And he just would like get kind of, you know, not very nice. And then he finally, I don't know, one day he said, I'm just hungry. Wow, okay, then eat something. So, you know, I get hungry, but I don't really get upset about it. But I don't know, is it their blood sugar or something? I suppose, I don't know what it is. But she inherited that from him. And the two of them, when they get together and they're both hangry, it's not pretty. And she said the other day that they were at home and I was at work. And I'd asked her to do something for me and she was having trouble with it. And he was trying to help her and they were both hungry and then they started fighting and I have to stop now because she's going downstairs. Oh, okay, sorry about that. Anyway, the two of them were arguing and trying to get this thing working that neither of them could get working, and then they're calling me, and you know, it was a whole thing. Well, then they finally realized they were just hungry, and so then they ate, and then they were fine. It was just so dumb. They're mad at each other, yelling at each other, and they're just hungry. Anyway, when I got home, I took care of the little project that neither one of them could get working, so. Anyway, okay, here's the last thing I got. Oh no, I got a couple other things. I also got from Colorado Cross Stitcher her own chenille trim, 5 yards of chenille trim. I believe they're $5 a piece. I think it's about $1 less than the Lady Dot Creates trim. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. But I'll take it out of the package. So this is kind of a sage green color that I got, and I also bought a strawberry. This one's called Strawberry, and this one doesn't have a name. I don't know. It's a blue, kind of a royal blue. I haven't used them yet. I do have a project upstairs that I think this green might work nicely on. So I'm gonna take a look at that, see if I can make it work. I know she sells on her website 20 different colors. Wait, is that right? Yeah. 20 different colors of the trim. You can buy the all 20 colors for $85. So if you purchase them individually, it'd be $100. But I didn't want to, you know, get too crazy because I don't know how much I'll use the trim, but for those of you who use a lot of it, it's worth taking a look. And then the last thing I got from her, or no, well, it was one other thing, but I got this little sticker. Isn't it cute? I really like it. I want to put it on my car. Maybe I can get some friends. Cross stitch. Oh gosh, I'm pitiful. Okay, the last thing I got from her is a free chart. And this is from Heart and Hand, Cecilia Turner. And this chart, I believe, was given to the shops that went to Nashville Needlework Market. It says, do what you love and stitch. Do what you love, stitch. It's kind of hard to see because it's a black and white chart. But everything shows up better in the camera than it does in real life. So the shops then are able to distribute, the shops that went to market are able to distribute this free chart. So I was very excited to get that. And I have one, while we're on the subject of free charts, I have another free chart here. This one is from Hello from Liz Matthews. I don't think I've showed you this one before. It says always. It's just a one color chart with a, you know, little always through a little arrow here. It's obviously more of a, I should have shown this maybe back in February or like around Valentine's Day, but you know, I didn't. So I'm gonna add this one to, or Liz Matthews, to my list of charts in the, my list of free charts. Oh, sorry about that. In the description box below. Okay, then some more haul. This, and oh, I'm gonna take one out of the package. I'm gonna pause this and take it out. Okay, I never realized how that crinkly sound is kind of annoying, so I took it out of the package. So I subscribed, I'm super excited, to the Fabric of the Month Club through Bestitch Me. And I opted for, I decided to get 2 colors. I decided to go for the neutral in linen 36 count. So this is the neutral that I got. Now this is very different for me. I am not, this is not a fabric I probably would have picked out. It's very pretty, I like it. It's not too much. Sometimes I feel like some of the over-dyed fabric is just too, it like just looks too dirty or something to me. This is very pretty. It's subtle enough. It's kind of got some yellows and golds and blue running through it, I'd say. Here's the gold over here. So it kind of looks like a stormy day, maybe. It's pretty. I do like it. But I have no idea what I'm gonna stitch. And I know, you know, I'll probably end up like with a pile of fabric and, you know, not know what I'm gonna stitch. But I'll figure it out. And the other one I purchased a subscription to is the Fabric of the Month Color Club. So this one is called that one, let's see. That one was called Ledger. And let me just say it again. It's 36 count linen Ledger. Now, so I don't know. Ledger has to be the name, I guess, not the manufacturer, obviously. Okay, I don't know. This one is called Jellyfish Fields, which is really, it's a great name for it. Let me grab the piece of cardboard here, or foam core board. You can see it better, I think. So this one again, blue. This one has blue and green. And this one's really pretty. There's more blue kind of at the bottom. But I'm thinking what might be pretty on this is that blue silk floss that I have from Mrs. Sadis on Etsy. You know, I bought that big hank of floss, so I have, you know, blue silk floss to last me a lifetime. But I think on here it might look really pretty. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna stitch on those, but time will tell. We'll figure it out. Let's see. I'm expecting something. What did I order the other day? Oh yeah. Well, I'll wait till that comes and then I'll show you. Okay. So those are my whips. Those are the freebies. I showed you my one finish. I felt like I finished something else, but maybe not. I've been oh, you know what I did? I sewed something this week and it did not work at all. And I've used the pattern before, and in fact, I've made this, it's like they call it the boyfriend sweater. No, not sweater. I can't remember. It's by Love Notions. I think I've mentioned Love Notions before. And I've sewn it's just a long sweater, basically. And I've sewn it before 2 times, and this time I put a different collar. The one I sewed, the 2 I've already made had like a shawl collar. And this time I thought, oh, I don't want the shawl collar. I'm just gonna make like a band collar. I don't know if it was the band collar or if it was the fabric. The fabric I used was kind of a knit, like not just a regular knit, but like a more loosely woven knit, like kind of had a little cable pattern running through it. You know, it wasn't like a true cable or anything, but it did not work. I put it on and, oh, it looked really, it just fit me really poorly, and the collar the band was sticking out. It's totally me. Has nothing to do with the pattern. I'm pretty sure it was the fabric. I don't know. So that was a little disappointing, but you know, live and learn. Okay, here's my book. This book is called Patterns and Borders Needlework Source Book. And it says 300 designs for cross stitch, needlepoint, and embroidery. It's an anchor book, and the author is Gail Lawther. I bought this at Borders a long time ago when Borders was still around. I miss Borders. I really liked Borders. So let's see, there's needlepoint in here. There's some old-fashioned needlepoint right there, those roses. I'm not a needlepointer. My mom used to needlepoint a little bit, but this is some cross stitch. Knots and Mazes, it's called. I don't know if these patterns are actually in here. I'm not sure. I don't know what this is. It's just some other kind of embroidery. Looks like it's almost like a collage of a beach scene, I think. I think it's just kind of giving you ideas, what you can do. I'm not seeing specific patterns. There are not patterns in this book for the designs that you find within the book. Oh, here's one that's kind of timely, I would say, with Easter coming up. Those are Easter eggs, right? Or some kind of eggs. Well, maybe they're just soft-boiled eggs in little containers. Maybe they're not Easter eggs at all. I'm so goofy. Here's another one, Nursery Designs. This one's cross stitch. So there's a lot of variety in this book, I would say. A lot of variety. But like I say, there's no patterns, but it's an interesting book to read about the different types of embroidery, you know, that can be done. Oh wait, here's one more. Oh, this is pretty amazing, really, if you look at that. I mean, that whole thing, including the background, is all stitched. That's amazing. That is a lot of work. A lot of work. So, there's that. Okay. This book is first published in Great Britain in 1992. So, there you go. I'll add it to the description. So, let's see what's coming up. I have to go back to work next week. That's fine, but once I'm at work, I'm fine. But it's the idea of thinking about it, you know, like, oh, I only have 3 more days. So I really do. I only have 3 more days. So this went really quickly. And then Easter's coming. We're gonna have my daughter's boyfriend and his family over for Easter. And my sister might come too. So that'll be nice. We have all of them. So I got to figure out that. It didn't occur to me how quickly Easter is coming. It's just right around the corner. So I have to figure out that whole meal. And I don't really have anything specific planned that I want to stitch, but as the spirit moves me, that's how I roll with cross stitching. I'm so fascinated with people who like really keep track. I was trying to, at the beginning of the year, I was keeping track of the projects that I had finished. And I thought, okay, that's what I'll do. I'll write them down, write down what the fabric was, and if I made any changes. I think I wrote 3 projects down. I don't know. I think I finished more than 3. I just give up because that's too much like work. I don't know. But then I kind of regret that I don't keep track, because then like at the end of the year, I'll want to do a video and then I'll say, oh, here's everything I worked on, but I have no idea what the fabric is. It's a wonder you people stick around. But I appreciate that you do. So if you have stuck around until this point, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Please, subscribe, like the video, tell all your friends. I'm getting up to nearly 500 subscribers, so that's kind of exciting. I don't really have much to give away, I know, but maybe I will, we'll see when I hit 500. I do have one pattern that I know I have a double of, and I've got a bunch of like older patterns, charts that maybe somebody would be interested in. We'll see. I don't, that's too far in advance to make that decision right now. So thanks everybody for tuning in. I always get kind of excited when I make these videos, and it's fun. So have a great week, what's left of it, and stay safe and healthy. Take care. Bye.